Good morning. Today I am here to talk to you a little bit about printing. This is probably something that most of you do every day, but I wanted to make sure that you knew about some of the different ways that you can change printing within your computer. So I'm going to click on print this file and it comes up, and this is actually printing through Chrome. Okay. So right now it's using Chrome and it's going to send my printing through Google, right? So I'm going to click to expand this. And if I scroll down to the bottom, I have the option to print using System dialog box. So that's going to print using whatever print driver is installed on my printer. I like to use this when I like to do something a bit more advanced. So if I print using System dialog box, then I get this box, which gives me a lot more choices as far as preferences. So that's why I like to do this. I think most schools have a copier. I'm not sure if everyone can print to their copier, but one great thing about the copier for me is if I go to preferences and I go to finishing. So we have all of these things that we can mess around with, right? But finishing is really important for me because I like to make sure that it's double-sided, and I like to print things so they come out stapled when I give them to the students. One other thing that I just did a bunch of was printing booklets, which I can do by choosing on our copier, we can choose the template for booklets. So it depends on what features your copier has, but our copier will actually do a booklet where it folds it in half and staples in the middle. So if I go to templates, I have all these options that I can choose from. And these are nice because all of the things have been set up for you. So I could choose color booklet there and it would print it as a color booklet stapled in the middle. I'm going to go back. Probably the one I use most often is duplex and staple. That's my default setting so that it comes out two-sided and stapled. The other thing that you should know is if you open a file in Adobe, you may have even more settings that you can do. So let me navigate to that. So here is the issue that I ran into this week, is that I'm trying to print this file. And this is in Acrobat on my computer. Now notice that this is a completely different print screen, right? This is printing through Adobe because Adobe actually does their own printing. In order to get a booklet in here, I had to choose booklet right here and then go to properties on my printer and set up my finishing so that it had the fold and had the staples and all of that fun stuff. So there are a lot of features that you can mess around with and play with on printing. I really encourage you to explore all three of the different levels of printing you have so you can just make it the most efficient. Two-sided and staple just makes it really easy for the kids because they're not carrying around a big packet of work. Um, and it can really save you some time of not having to staple or hole punch things. So that is your tech tip for this week, and I look forward to coming to you again next week. Bye.